that the only people who can bring peace are the ones who are secure enough in themselves to bring the peace. Jesus said, "Blessed are the peacemakers." Now, I know that there's a pistol called a peacemaker. That's not what he was talking about. Right? Blessed are the peacemakers. Okay? Number one, they didn't have those back then. And even if Jesus knew about it, I'm sure that wasn't what he was talking about. So Jesus said, "Blessed are the peacemakers." Because it takes a mature, developed, secure Christian to actually be the peacemaker, the peace bringer. Immature, underdeveloped Christians cannot bring peace because it takes maturity to actually bring the peace. Follow peace, the word follow there, the original text, doesn't just mean wander behind something with no clue what's happening, but to pursue it with a diligent effort. If you want to please God, you're going to have to make a choice. When someone makes it difficult for you to have peace, you have to make a decision. Do I want to render railing for railing with this person? Yes, I do. But what do I want more than that? Do I want to please God, or do I want to render railing for railing? Well, I want both. How can I do both? How can I fight back and please the Lord? Jesus told James and John, "You know not what spirit you are of." And so when you are engaging with an immature person who cannot make peace and is constantly rowdy because there is no peace in their soul, you have to make a decision. Do I want to please my flesh and render railing for railing? Or do I want to think higher and therefore act higher and please the Lord? Romans 12:21, "Be not overcome of evil, but overcome evil with good." The reason there are people who cannot have peace is because they are at war inside themselves. You cannot have peace outside if you are not at peace inside. So if someone is still fighting battles from 40 years ago, they can't be at peace. If someone is still on psychological defense against their critical mother or critical father or abusive ex-husband or wife, they cannot make peace. They're the ones who actually have to be made peace with because they don't have it in them to make the peace. Because there's a war on the inside. As I've counseled people before, that was way before you. Don't let it offend you. The way they talk, the way they act, that preceded before they even knew you existed. Don't even take it personally. And so, follow peace with all men and holiness, without which no man shall see the Lord. Holiness, when a person is practicing holiness, it shows that they have spiritually matured. When someone is not spiritually maturing, they do not practice holiness. Well, I wear the right clothes that the church tells me to wear. That is not holiness. The church don't tell you to wear anything. By the way, the church doesn't tell you what to wear. Holiness is in the heart. And so therefore, if someone is not at peace, then it is very difficult for them to be holy in their hearts. And therefore, they cannot bring peace. So this message he's sharing with us here is for men and women who want to please God more than please themselves. Because it's easy to make a cutting remark at somebody. That's easy. That's giving into the flesh. It's easy to be sarcastic. It's easy to criticize. It's easy to make fun of someone. It's easy to talk back. It's easy. That's easy stuff. That's animal nature. That's base human animal nature. I know humans aren't animals, but some people act like it. That's the most basic level of living, because it doesn't require any thinking. It's all reactive to the emotion. There's a difference between responding and reacting. A developed person knows how and when and if they should even respond. And if they do respond, it's with a thoughtful response. A reactive person says, oh, I respond. Oh, they got me. I hit them back. They said something I don't like. Oh, I say it back to them. They say, you offended me. I offend you back. That's reaction. That's reactive. That's emotion. That is immaturity. You cannot follow peace. You certainly cannot have holiness living like that.